What up, where it's your boy Doc, and welcome to another edition of Doc TV. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Beyonce's her tour. We went to her concert. It was the Mrs. Carter show up in DC. Her third show in DC. The first two was sold out. Once again, the third one was sold out as well. And luckily, I had my connects, and luckily, I got my tickets in advance because once that Beyonce album came out, those ticket sales. You look at StubHub and everything like that. Those tickets are crazy now because this album is in demand, so Beyonce is in demand. So, if you didn't get your tickets and you gotta pay $1,000 for nosebleeds, that's on you. You should have got more time, just saying. But the show went down in DC at Verizon Center on Wednesday night, December 18th. Great show. Beyonce always puts on the show. This is Beyonce concert have I gone to? I'm gonna take it back to my Beyonce concert, history. The first Destiny Child had a show here a long time ago. This was during the Destiny Child album days. I had to have been about 8 years old. They had a show at some club, or it was some place. It was a long time ago though. Then the second time I saw them was on the TRL tour. It was here in Virginia Beach. It was 2001, summer 2001, and they did the TRL tour. It was at it used to be called the GTE Amphitheater, the Virginia Beach Amphitheater, which is the Farnborough Live now. They always go through different name changes, but you had Eve, Nelly, Jessica Simpson, 3LW, Dream, a lot of the TRL people from back in the day. So that was the TRL tour. They headlined it. It was basically the Survivor tour, because they're promoting the Survivor album. Then once again, I didn't go to when Beyonce came out with her solo album. I didn't go to the Ladies First tour. It just seemed too strugglish for me, but I didn't go. But if you look at that DVD live in Wembley to where Beyonce is now, she has definitely stepped up a long way solo wise on her tours. Then the next tour I went to was the Destiny Fulfilled and Loving It tour, which was for the Destiny Fulfilled album. That was at Virginia Beach again too. I won tickets to that one, so my mom and my sister went to that one with me. And then the Beyonce Experience tour, I went to that one in 2007. Took my little sister with me because we was in Philly for that concert, and that was when I was getting ready to be a freshman in college. So it was kind of like my little sister, she was about to be a freshman in high school, and I was about to be a freshman in college. So this was kind of like my gift to her, our last bonding moment before I moved back to Philly and I go to school up there while she's in VA going to high school and stuff like that. So it's kind of like our bonding moment. So we went to the Beyonce Experience tour. Shout out to my other connect, Anthony, for those tickets, for helping me with those tickets, Anthony Burrell. And we had the floor seats for that one too. She was a little midget then, my little sister, so she could see. She had to stand on the chairs though. But this was when Beyonce tours had chairs in the center, on the floor seats. And then the next tour we went to again was the I Am tour up in DC. This was 2009, and if y'all see the video here on YouTube, it's on my channel. Y'all got to dig far back to 2009. But my little sister once again went with her, and my sister used to be Darion at everything on the going to Beyonce concerts. I don't know who's wearing Darion like that now. I'm not judging, but it looked like Beyonce had some Darion pants on the opening number for Run the World on the tour with the little Darion logos on her on her pants and everything on the shorts. But took my little sister to the concert up in DC. Went with her friend Raven, who's an ultimate stan. Like they're both ultimate stans, and took a road trip from VA to DC. And the concert, before the concert, my little sister was in a dance contest doing the single ladies, and she had just had a spinal tap. So that's when you get the needle in your spine and all that stuff. And my mom told her, don't do nothing crazy. She told me, she was like, Reggie, make sure your sister don't go out there doing nothing crazy, dancing and stuff like that. I think my sister had the body of Beyonce in her spirit because she acted like she didn't get a spinal tap at all. She went out there dancing, the day before she was in pain and stuff, and then she just dances. So I'm like, that's a G. So my sister, she's a G for sure, because she is a dancer. So she was doing her thing. And now being that I'm all Mr. Independent, got my own place, job, car, and all that good stuff. I'm always working, and I'm doing the doc report stuff and doc TV. I'm managing artists and everything now, so I'm doing a lot of work. My sister, she's a junior in college. She's getting ready to go into her second half of her junior year in college. So she's about to be a senior. So, she's growing up real fast, 20 years old now. My mom, she helped me out, this year with, when I was sick and everything like that. And, she just had surgery recently as well. And, my sister doing her Zeta Phi Beta stuff. So this is kind of like my gift to them when I took them to this concert. This is like my congratulations gift to them you know, congratulations, to my mom on the surgery, and thank you for helping me earlier this year. And then, my sister for, doing the damn thing in school, getting A's and doing everything that she's supposed to be doing. So, it's my clap clap bravo moment to them. So I got them tickets to the show, especially too. I always get tickets for my mom for shows, but she always goes to like the older shows like Earth, Wind and Fire. I always hook her up with tickets for that and stuff like that. Thank you to my job, but I hook up with tickets for certain concerts and stuff that's a little older. So this is like her first modern concert. Then I did forget that she did go to the Destiny Child concert. So she has seen Beyonce live before, but not the Beyonce that has grown up since then with better lace front wigs. And but I'm not saying that, but Beyonce definitely stepped up a long way, since then. And the show is great. It kicked off with Run the World. She went at the End of Time. The screens, the imagery, the LED screens, and everything. The new technology she's been doing on this tour. She was on the superhero shit, flying from from the main stage, flying to the B stage. My sister went to the B stage, got real close, got some real nice pictures too, up close. I had to hold our fort down on the floor because people want to act crazy, so I had to real close up front too on the floor. So and we didn't even get there on time. We got there we got there towards the end of Luke James' set. So that shows you how far, how long we, took us to get there, But, this show is great though. It wasn't like her other shows that she's done earlier this year though, because she didn't do, Flaws and All. She didn't do Grown Woman. She didn't do some of her other numbers that she usually does. But she did do EXO. She performed EXO, and then she didn't do I Will Always Love You. Which then goes into Halo, but she did do EXO, and it was kind of like a call and response, to the audience. And I have a video of that too. I want to put on YouTube of the performance, show you how good of an angle I had and everything like that. And then she also, but this time instead of doing I Will Always Love You and merging into Halo, she did EXO, and then it went right into Halo. Which made sense too, because they're both Ryan Tedder produced songs, so it did make sense, and they did sonically go together. What else? What else? What else? She didn't do Bow Down during, Diva and stuff like that. And but it was a cool show though. It was definitely an experience. Beyonce always delivers, and a lot of people were chanting for her to do Drunken Love. Had a little problem though getting my tickets. Now, I don't know what her name was. I should have got her name. And my mom, she's still hoarse from her surgery and stuff like that. But my mom almost went clean ham on. She almost went Philly on the girl at the box office because she was like, "Just not no order number," stuff like that. And I'm like, "Bitch, it's on my phone." I didn't want to say bitch though because I was in front of my mom. I almost cursed though. Like if it was just me and my sister, then I would have went ham. But my mom and my sister went ham on old girl. Was like, oh, we accept your apology because she couldn't apologize and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get Verizon Center to get her name and stuff like that. I'm gonna put my little comments in them. She was like, they don't have no comment cards. So I'm definitely going to try to figure out who the hell she was and try to figure her attitude, her bootleg ass legacy dread hairdo, whatever the fuck she was trying to do with her hair. But she tried to mess up the vibe. But you know what? She wasn't gonna kill no one's vibe though. Because we were here at a concert. I knew I had my tickets. Don't play with me. But and they held that will call thanks to my connect. But so hey, that was that experience going into it. People before the show started too. Now, here's my problem. Please don't come to a show drunk as hell. Or please don't come to a show knowing you gotta use the bathroom. Now, there's the buddy system. You should know that the show, it was probably about 8:48. The way the Verizon Center is set up, the way the floor seating is set up, and the way you can go up the stairs and go to the bathroom, it's not that far of a stretch. You had time. Beyonce didn't go until about 9:10. That's why you had the buddy system with your phones. Now, if you got a bootleg ass Metro PCS phone, you're gonna have good service inside the venue. That's on you. But you should have just, the dude peed in his cup. He had a beer, and then he get up close to his boyfriend or whatever. My mom spotted something. Like my mom had that spidey sense. She was like, I think he's peeing in his cup, and they were like, you know, not too. They were like in front of us basically. And then when the show ends, old girl throwing up in the trash can. They call it the medical emergency. The event staff. I'm like, why are we throwing up at concerts? This is an R&B pop concert. This is not a hip hop concert. It's not a rock concert. You don't have to get wasted like that at a concert where you gotta throw up in trash cans in front of people. And I took a picture of it too. Y'all know I want to paparazzi shit for Instagram, but I didn't post on Instagram yet. Though I didn't want to be mean or anything like that. But there's levels to this shit basically. So please don't do that anymore, people. But the show was great though. We also did I did spot some cool people too. I did see Ty Hunter. When Beyonce was on the B stage and my sister was up there at the B stage, and I was recording the footage over there. I actually saw Ty Hunter walking past, so I didn't snap a picture because I was recording. I was just like, wait, that was Ty Hunter that just walked by. And then at the end of the show too, my sister took a picture with Crystal J. Torres, who is Beyonce's trumpet player in the band Suga Mama. So, it's cool, moment, seeing some people and everything like that. Beyonce did her thing, sang great, performed great too. And that's one of the amazing things about Beyonce too. Like when you see her in concert, like she does this shit effortlessly. Like when she performs, sings live, and dances at the same damn time, and it's like it's nothing to her. It's just like water falling from a faucet. It's just whatever. And she does this shit though. Like so, she really did her thing. Um, it would have been cool though if she did do some new stuff from the Beyonce album though. I will say that would have been cool if she would have did like Drunken Love, as the Ratchets were chanting for her to do, or she would have done, It's Not Bow Down anymore, but she would have done Flawless. And I'm trying to figure out too, where to get those shirts from. I'm trying to get one for my sister for Christmas. The Flawless and the No Angel, sweatshirts and the surfboard. But that was the concert. The Beyonce album is out right now, on iTunes. Sold 617,000 copies in just 3 days. So if you haven't gotten your copy yet, the physical edition is in stores now, people. So make sure you pick it up. It's $15.99 at FYE, just to let you all know, FYI at FYE. And she didn't really make no inkling of the album though. She did play the little part one visual album, message that she had on Facebook and stuff like that. But she didn't really say, make sure y'all pick up my album. And I did buy my tour program too. That's my, that's kind of like my tradition with going to concerts. So if you'll see me with every Beyonce tour that I've gone to, I do have, or even Destiny Child concerts, I do have the tour program stacked up for every concert I've gone to, section by artists and everything like that. So this was not an addition to add to that. And Beyonce got some real good tour merchandising too. Like she's gonna make some money off this merchandising off this tour too, because she really has high class shit on her, on her levels now. So, but as far as like I said, as far as going back to the album, she didn't really mention the album. She did say it was a big week for her though, and she thanked all the fans for their continued support and for riding for her and everything like that. So it was a cool moment. I took a lot of good pictures. It was a cool concert. Beyonce, she's going to be taking a tour to Europe next year, 2014, starting in February, and who knows what's next, after this album, and she's going to go on tour for the Beyonce tour or whatever. So if she's going on tour again, best believe we in there, because it's tradition now. We got to go to every Beyonce tour now. So it was a good concert, and just clap, bravo, and praise Jehovah Kanye for King Beat, for Beyonce for just killing the game like this. I mean, who could do it? Beyonce is showing you how to do a fifth solo album, self-titled correctly. Sierra, who? But I didn't say that. But but it was a good it was a great album, great tour. It's all about Beyonce, people. So thank you for checking out this video. Check out the docreport.wordpress.com. Follow me on twitter.com/MrDoc. Instagram @MR_DLC. And I'll check out another video. So